Hey everybody, it's Trip and Kara here to watch Shangri La Frontier episode 5.
Hello.
Alright, so last time we had Buddy Girl showing up to PK our main character,
Hooray.
Birdhead Bro. But we'll see what happens this time. There's not really much else to add. It's a nice solid series. We're gonna have to watch Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but we just watched it. That's
No,
all I needed to see.
we only watched like 5 minutes of it.
I like how the NPCs also ran away.
Yeah, she has to get over it though. She's just jealous.
At least he said friend in a different game.
Unite rounds up. Man, that's actually pretty dark. An item shop is like a holy place, you know.
Looting simulator.
This is amazing.
Oh, perfect. So literally PK the game.
I think it's amazing that she could take control of the kingdom though. Like that's like pretty well programmed if you could actually take control of the kingdom.
Oh, it's Katsuo again. Blonde guy.
Definitely best friend. This is wonderful.
And they somehow became friends.
I cannot understate how robust the code must be to actually allow them to create that situation. Again, like, that issue isn't an issue of bad coding, it's an issue of bad vision.
Yeah. Which, I mean, happens.
Yeah, it does, but like, again, I think that kind of game would be fun. I think in a world where people like just torture themselves with EVE Online, I think that game would be fun. Oh, good. Wow, she's just like really wrecking things.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, poor girl. I just realized she's like her transformation's running out.
Yeah. That flip was so unnecessary.
But it's so
It
cool.
was so good. I suppose she was in a guild and not the leader then. Well, that makes a more reasonable goal.
Ah, there we go. That's too bad.
At least she can probably teleport?
Right, the teleport. If the issue is getting into the town, do the teleport.
Ah, maybe that's what he thought too.
Man, stats.
Yeah. It's interesting that the stats would also affect your run speed too. That's pretty good. Oh.
Oh, catch him. Nice, okay.
He could just lie though. Like,
Yeah. I really wish we were using a teleport. This is too bad.
maybe he's gonna take Animal Girl with him into the world. She'd love that.
That sucks. That feels like overpowered equipment, bro.
Well, she's level 99. Oh, she's also.
Yo, that HP growth rate is terrifying. She's saying that she was like being pursued by a peak hair like that. That means we're probably gonna see that peak hair at some point.
Yeah, maybe that's why she's in the guild. Oh.
Yeah, like that made sense, her showing up.
Wow.
He should be
Let
happy.
him know who she is.
Are we getting a flashback? Oh.
Seems like a flashback. Seeing how she like stalked him and became like a top player in a different game, but for the chance that he might like come into it one day, like I'm cheering for her. Did you see that panty flash battle?
Yeah, I did. Now that's the real magic right there.
Yeah.
It's against the rule to take pictures in a game?
Well, it's kind of like doxing, I guess.
I guess because it causes problems like this,
Yeah.
but... That might be a community enforced rule.
Yeah. Yeah, because it'd be like society problems that would be a problem.
Poor girl. Anime problems are a whole other level.
Yes, Panty Hunter really leveled him up. And she didn't like not appear in the opening. I think she was way more important
right?
than she is.
But I think telling someone that you still have another move left.
Yeah, don't tell them that. Just do it.
Sorry guys, I don't think that's very smart combat. I think that's arrogant. Especially if you get conquered, then it's definitely arrogant.
I mean, anime problems.
Anime problems. Like a lot of times characters really like make it harder for themselves. You know, like speaking of that, Bleach.
Yeah.
Like there are just some moments in Bleach where like they explain the power and then they get countered immediately. And it's like, this is why you don't do it. And you know what? The unfortunate thing is that Aizen in particular was one of the ones who would do the countering. I still remember Shinji, man. Shinji always gets disrespected in Bleach.
Pile of frogs?
He should just say that's made of rabbit meat. Oh, this you were wondering about.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. How does a headset do that? It's magic.
It's magic. That's the most
technology.
magical thing about it.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sad there wasn't a pile of frogs.
So yet again, we are at a situation where the episode just goes by really, really quick. It's really because the action sequences last so long,
Yeah.
and they're so entertaining.
And there's always something different. Like,
Yeah.
there was 5 different plot twists in this fight alone. I just made up a number. I don't know if there's actually 5.
Well, there's definitely a lot of little turns going on because of Animalia showing up and getting involved in it. And when I say Animalia, I mean like Beast Girl. The Beast Girl
I
getting
think
involved.
that is her name.
Yeah, yeah. Either that or Animalia Guild. One of the two. They called her the Zookeeper, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But yeah, no, that was good. You know, I was talking a lot more about the code here, but let me see if I can actually get it again. Yeah, Animalia seems to be her name. Oh, SF Zoo. Okay, there we go.
Monster documentary.
Like, you actually found out about a lot of different systems in this little bit here. Now, that is by far the most terrifying thing. That's aggressive. 128 points for your HP at level 99 in this kind of game? That's scary. That means that this is also very smart. Dealing with smaller numbers, it's much easier when you're doing damage formulas because you're able to balance things a lot easier as well.
Okay.
Like the significance of being able to take out 5 HP when you only have 128 at level 9, that's like that makes sense. Like compared to when you do number bloat and you end up like in like 128,000.
Yeah.
Like it's harder to like really understand the value of 1 point of damage, but when you're playing at those numbers, it's a lot more understandable. It's a lot easier to balance because you have a much more fundamental understanding of the nature of the numbers.
Yeah.
Mind you, like if you play like the mathematics of it and you scale up in everything you do, you can kind of get into it. But for in this case, like if I have an attack with like that does 12 damage, that's 1/10 of a level 99 player's health. And it's just really interesting because now this makes sense as to why Sanraku's HP was doing, why he was getting put into like 1 HP when he was fighting with Lycagon. It's because like these guys are like rocking like really small numbers. That's why Lycagon's hit that does 20 damage to him. That's like what, 6 times? Lycagon can hit someone 6 times at 20 points of damage, depending on like the damage formulas. Yeah, no. So what I'm really saying here, viewers, is this is very strange for a lit RPG. But this makes sense from a developer point of view if you're like not playing the psychology of it, because like people like to see big numbers go up.
Yeah.
But if you're playing with small numbers, this has more to do with just a fundamental, I think, grasp on the statistics of what's going on. And it's easier to design. So in lit RPG, you end up with like number bloat. And you've probably seen it too, Karen, like any of the stories that are like video game numbers, right?
Yeah,
Or, like,
well, like even in video game numbers in general, like just looking at Genshin or Honkai, you're easily in like the thousands.
Yeah, because like, you know, being strong and having big numbers feels really good. That's why they end up doing it. What I'm really seeing here is something that is well designed, but interestingly, like this is not what I would recommend if you were like writing a story like that. And I don't think the majority of the guys that make $20,000 a month writing lit RPG, I'm not sure that they would recommend this kind of system either for your story.
I'm just looking at the interface. It's interesting that the HP starts at the bottom and the lower it gets, it actually goes up.
Oh, yeah, like the little meter over here.
Yeah. Like, most things make sense, like MP, stamina, you know, but like the Kingdom Hearts meter and going around, like normally it would go from the top to the bottom because that just makes more sense
Like, because I'm pretty sure the Kingdom Hearts meter actually depletes towards Sora's face, not away from it.
Oh, okay, I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, like this, actually, now you bring it up, that might just be the Kingdom Hearts style, because I'm looking at it right now. Because it...
Oh, you're right. It wraps around his face. In a
Yeah,
different way
yeah.
than I thought.
Yeah.
It still goes.
That's why, like, I thought it was weird when you were describing it, because, like, it does extend the way out, but that extension is the bonus, right? It'd be strange for it to deplete towards the bonus.
No, it does do what I thought, though. Like, it is going down, technically.
Yeah.
Once it wraps around his face, it goes down.
Yeah, yeah. There's a down thing, as opposed to this, like, upward wrap.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an interesting, like, really interesting design, and keeping it at, like, those low HP numbers, it's really just interesting. Like, that's a really interesting theoretical approach when you're looking at it, man. I mean, like, I also don't like working with big numbers. Like, I will do everything to avoid having to work with big numbers just because I don't like it. But, like, that's the way to make money, is to use big numbers.
Seeing the paralysis there, that's such like a quick little cue. I just thought, I just thought she was lying on the ground because dramatic effect. But if she's actually paralyzed, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, here we are overanalyzing everything. But yeah, no, actually, that's... No wonder she's lying on the ground. But I don't see anything here for, like, intelligence down, so I don't understand why she's telling her what her next move's gonna be.
That could just be a personal flaw.
But yeah, no, actually, that justifies why she's on the ground. This is actually very clever. What it comes down to is, like, would this work in an actual video game? I think so. Because this is pretty much Pokemon's way of...
I assume drain means either stamina or MP goes down.
Well, see that stamina being so low?
Yeah.
That must be the drain.
Interesting that she launched 5 attacks, though, and, like, her MP's that high.
Yeah, it might be part... Because, like, she's using a magic item.
Yeah.
So maybe there's, like, some kind of mechanic. Okay, so that was, like, the most interesting thing there in terms of the interface. I just found the 128 at level 99. That is... Wow. That's like, you're probably getting 1 HP per level. Actually, those numbers make sense for action RPGs. I'm thinking like Kingdom Hearts is probably similar to that, because in Kingdom Hearts you don't actually ever see your numbers on screen. But it's just really interesting. All right. What else do we have in the episode? Oh, right. So purple-haired girl has this whole thing where she talks about she has a personal mission. And if she has Sankraku, and if she has Buddy Guy, the other blonde one, that's probably why they're in the opening. It's probably because they're going to get wrapped into Purple Girl's personal mission. Pencil King.
I mean, like, probably going to go after, I can't remember the wolf's name. Lycagon, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be that, or if like she's chasing something else.
Well, I'm sure she's chasing something else, too. Like, they can multi-mission.
Yeah, but for now, we can see why Purple Girl is in the opening. It seems that they're going to be wrapped into this plot that she has.
Yeah, and it's like, just with the way her character was in the other terrible game, like, it seems weird that she's in a guild and, like, not leading it.
Yeah, more like just taking advantage of it for now.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to see what ends up happening here. I am very excited for this. Any last thoughts, Karen?
No.
All right. That's it for us, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I hope you have an absolutely great day.